It's a dirt farm. We make dirt. We're here at Sunland Garden Products. It's a family-owned soil manufacturing company. We've been making soilless media for 35 years. It's in Watsonville, California. Basically, we bring all these components together and blend them in an accurate and precise fashion to make the soil mixes that you buy at the garden centers. This is our core ingredient. It's Redwood. It comes from a mill up the road. We have several thousand yards, and the reason for that is because you can't use the material raw, because as the material decomposes, it can steal nitrogen from the soil and your plants. And so we compost it. And that's why you can see over here that the color of the material is darker as it ages, and the younger material is more blonde. There's a definite start and a definite finish, and we know of the date that when we receive the material on all our piles, and we go to the oldest spot and we use from there. And it's usually a composting of about 4 months, but can be as many as 8. What we make is what's termed soilless media. There's no soil in it. The whole reason for media is to support the plant. You need oxygen and water holding for the plant to mature, finish its life cycle and die. And so what Redwood does is what a lot of other barks do. They just provide a place for the plant to hold on so it doesn't blow over, a place to store water for the plant to use as it needs, airspace so that the plant can respire, and the product is somewhat inexpensive when compared to products like peat moss and coir, which are imported from foreign countries, and there's mining costs associated with them, shipping costs to come the long distances. Like in the east, they use pine bark, and in the northwest, they use fir bark, and here we use redwood. So it's largely the bark is a function of the region where you are doing your producing. Soil mix is 2 pieces. One is the physical component that holds the plant up, and the other is the chemical component. As far as raw material components, there's pumice, lava rock, sand, fir bark, redwood bark. There's 2 flavors of sand, 3 flavors of redwood, which is we have an unground product, a plain grind product, and a fine grind product. And then we have perlite and coconut coir and rice hulls. And that's a lot of choices, but that's about the sum of it at the moment in the industry. Everybody's always looking for the next coolest thing. After we combine all the raw materials, the mix is processed through a hopper, and the mix is conveyed to a bagging line. The machine unwinds the roll, seals the sides of the bag, fluffs them open, fills the bag, seals them shut, rolls them flat, takes them to be palletized, and then after they're palletized, they're shrink wrapped and stored in the yard for shipment.